why anti-gun people are idiots. Okay, one. Look at all the countries that have banned guns within history and just see how they all turned out. For example, Hitler and the Nazis, they banned guns because they basically took the public's trust and told them when there was a lot of chaos going on that, hey, I'll defend you, I'll take care of you, just give me all your rights. So they banned guns. And then what did they do? They killed off 1 million people and tried to erase a religion. Now Hitler and his forces are not the only country within history that banned guns and then became extremely corrupt. Just read a fucking history book. Then on top of that, there was a small force of civilians who refused to give up their guns and actually held a defensive territorial attack or whatever, where they defended their area and actually held the longest defensive battle against Hitler's forces throughout the entire war. Meaning that no country actually that was attacked by Hitler actually lasted in battle as long as these fucking civilians lasted, who had just fucking guns from the gun store. And why that is because, like, that was their territory. They knew it like the back of their head. They knew every little corner, every little sneak around. That was their territory. That was their neighborhood. That's why the battle lasted so long. Yes, they were outnumbered and eventually got killed off. But if everybody grew some balls like they did and manned the fuck up, Hitler wouldn't have gotten nearly as far as he did, and all those people would not have died if society as a whole just manned the fuck up and we're like, fuck you, we're not doing shit you say. We're not giving up our guns, we're not giving up our rights, fuck you. But no, society's a whole bunch of fucking punk ass bitches, little ass pussies, and they gave away all their rights, and then look what happened. Now, the fucking Holocaust happened because society is a whole bunch of punk ass little bitch ass pussies who gave up all their rights and their gun rights and said, come save me, Hitler, I'll give you all my rights. But look at where that got them. Then, for all you people who say like, oh, they could just send a tank or some bullshit like that. First off, tanks are not these invincible fortresses like people try to perceive them as. Tanks are just a vehicle with a lot of armor. But all vehicles have engine vents. All you gotta do is throw a Molotov cocktail at the tank's engine vent, and that whole thing's gonna go up in flames. Tanks are not this invincible force. Then you could say, oh, but they have grenades. We don't have grenades. You can make a bomb at your house easy as fuck. Put it this way. If you have enough common sense to figure out how a fucking firecracker works, then you can make a bomb. Straight up. And then you could say, oh, but they have body armor. You can also make body armor at your house if you have common sense. Easy as fuck and lightweight. It's not hard to make body armor either, just like it's not hard to make a bomb. If you have common sense, you can do it. All you gotta know is a little bit about chemistry and a little bit about physics if you want to make a bomb or want to make body armor. Also, some body armor you don't even really need to make like that. A fucking aluminum pot will stop damn near all handgun rounds. You can just put it on you, and you can just put it on your head, wear it like a fucking helmet. Real shit. Then for all you other anti-gun people who like complain about mass murder and whatnot, banning guns will never fix the problem of mass murder. Real shit. If you take the gun away from a mass murderer, you still have a mass murderer. You didn't fix the problem. They'll just shoot a different weapon. The mass murder still happens. You didn't fix anything. If you truly want to stop mass murders from happening, then stop creating the mass murderer. Okay? You see, society as a whole needs to start owning up to their shit and taking responsibility for their actions. Stop trying to put the blame on anything but yourself when you're all this to blame. Stop trying to ban guns when you created the mass murderer. Like, bullies, parasites, and then like fucking assholes on the sidelines who watch and do nothing. Or the assholes who get asked for help but then do nothing, refuse to help somebody. All of you are the reasons why mass murders happen. Because you were so stuck up with yourself, saying, oh, I'm better than this person. Oh, he's an outcast. Oh, fuck, that dude's lame. I don't want to help him. I don't want him in my friend group. Oh, he's poor. I'm a rich. All you fucking assholes are the reasons why mass murders happen. Because you didn't help that motherfucker out. And guess where that got you? It got you getting shot at. Now, like I said before, you don't need a gun to do a mass murder either. If you take away a gun from mass murder, you still have a mass murderer. Anything can be used as a weapon. So it'll shoot a different weapon. For example, I could take a hammer and stick it through hammer somebody in the skull and put it through the back of their skull, killing them. And I could run around at school doing that. I could take a fucking screwdriver and stab somebody with it. I could take a fucking pencil or a pen and stab somebody with it. Any of those things, anything can be used as a weapon. It doesn't matter what its intended purpose is. And for a bow and arrow, you can literally make at your house, easy as fuck, and you could easily and cheaply make as much ammunition for that bow, as many arrows for that bow as you want. Lightweight, easy, and cheap. Also, a gun can also be made at your house easy as fuck too. You can make something as basic as a musket from a fucking plumbing pipe, or you can do something a little bit more complicated if you know a little bit about mechanics and welding. For example, Royal Nunsuch, he's a fucking YouTuber here on YouTube. His channel is all about making homemade guns. He just welds that shit together from pipes and scrap metal. If you have common sense, you could do that at your house yourself. Like I said, if you know a little bit about welding and mechanics. But you could do it at home yourself. But anybody can make a musket out of a fucking pipe. Real shit. Anybody. You don't need... If you just have, like, common sense, you could do that. So, banning guns will never fix the problem. You gotta take responsibility for your actions and start making the world a better place. Because if you're not gonna make the world a better place, then stop complaining about the mass murders, because you caused it. You created the mass murderer. You ruined their life and turned them into a mass murderer. Real shit. So, yeah, stop trying to put the blame on anything but yourself when you're always to blame. Real shit. Yeah, like, banning guns will never fix any of your problems. It'll only worsen them. And also, if you want to look at statistics, all the fucking, like, what do you call it? The cities with, like, the highest gun restrictions actually have the highest crime rates. Like, California is one of the states with one of the most extreme gun restrictions, but it also has the highest crime rates, highest conviction rates, and also the highest gang population. Because society isn't defending themselves. Where do criminals thrive? Where they have the advantage. Stop giving the advantage to the criminals. And then also, stop blaming shit on shit when you're always to blame. Take responsibility for yourself. Take responsibility for your actions. Banning guns will never fix anything. Never.